And now for this week in Argo Athletics. The West Florida women's soccer team had a successful trip to Dahlonega, Georgia this past weekend, winning their first 2 games of the season. UWF defeated Belmont Abbey in the first game by a decisive score of 5-1. Junior college transfer Shelby Bush scored 2 goals in a 6-minute span, while senior Tori Fish scored the first goal of her senior campaign. The Argonauts defeated Mount Olive in the second game by a score of 2-0. Junior college transfer Chelsea Palmer scored the first goal in the 39th minute, while freshman Shanice Monteith scored the second in the 63rd minute.
Very pleased with preseason, how it prepared us for this weekend. 7 goals and only 1 player, Shelby Bush, scored 2 of those. So excited that we have many different options to score from, and so that's going to help prepare us for hopefully this upcoming weekend as we have Rollins and Florida Southern, 2 huge in-region opponents.
The University of West Florida volleyball team opened up the season by playing host to the Hemingway's Island Grill Invitational. The tournament showcased 3 top 10 ranked teams in the nation, according to the American Volleyball Coaches Association. After dropping the first set to Lock Haven in Game 1, UWF won 3 consecutive sets to win the match, earning their first victory of the season 3-1. Senior Haley Shackelford had a career-high 21 kills in the win. UWF would go on to drop the final 3 matches of the tournament to nationally ranked teams. Sophomore Autumn Dine had a career-high 20 kills in a loss to number 10 ranked Indianapolis. Dine leads the Argonauts on the year with 52 kills.
I thought that Haley and Autumn had really good weekends for us, and they're veterans and we kind of expect them to play at a higher level, but they certainly, numbers-wise, they carried our team. They played 6 rotations, didn't come off the floor, so pleased with their efforts and definitely against this level of competition.
The UWF cross-country teams opened up the year in San Francisco, California at the USF Golden Gate Invite. Senior captain Martinique Sykes finished 24th overall with a personal best time on an 8,000-meter course. Underclassmen rounded out the top 5 scorers for the Argos, including freshmen Taylor Hickey and David Drum finishing 4th and 5th respectively. On the women's side, last year's GSC Freshman of the Year Kelly Bond picked up right where she left off from the season before, crossing the finish line for the Argonauts first. Senior Sabrina Seinmartin finished 3rd for UWF with a personal best time on a 5,000-meter course. Freshman Chelsea Humbert and Verna Trinidad rounded out the top 5 scorers in their first collegiate races. The women's cross-country team finished 14th overall out of 19 teams. The West Florida men's soccer team dropped their season opener on the road against Sunshine State Conference opponent St. Leo 1-0. UWF outshot the Lions 14-12, but failed to hit the back of the net during the 90 minutes of play. Forward Steven Munoz and Frank Cope each had 1 shot on goal during the game. Come out this weekend to support the men's and women's soccer teams as they both play their home opener against Rollins College this weekend. Make sure to keep up with the Argonauts on GoArgos.com and our Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube accounts. That wraps up this week's edition of the Argonaut Weekly Report.